Alrighty, so we are live. Alright, we are going over the VCST by vaperz Cloud. So I had put a build in here. I got 22 gauge, 12 reps. I'm doing it for my lipo box. I'm kind of just gonna take this off, show you how it came in the box. You know, this, that, and the other. Kind of wanted to do it. Alright, so that came like so. This came. I should probably put this back onto the. Alright, so this came onto the tank. It was fully on, obviously. And then this here kind of is pretty damn creative. Alright. Underneath, you have your goodies. Alright. You got spare glass. You have a tank protector. It says support HR 2058. vaperz Cloud. Then you have this little hex screw here. Alright. This is not like your typical blue plastic screwdriver. This thing's pretty fucking solid. Although I do wish that there was some a bit more of a handle to it. Maybe even perhaps like this. That would be pretty sick. So real quick, we're just gonna take this off. We're gonna put it onto the 521 tab. We're gonna finish this build, and then we're gonna talk a little bit about it, vape on it. So, real quick, as soon as I went and tried to put a build on, I didn't really have any issues. The build is pretty simple. 22 gauge, 3.5 millimeter bit, 12 reps. It's spot on, perfectly in the center. I just gotta level it out. Which, that will be no problem here. Boom. 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 Too easy. Now, I made the mistake of, when I was working on my VCMT, not pre-firing the coils and such. So, let me kind of show you the airflow in here, alright? I don't know if you can see very well because my fucking phone. But down here, you have two holes, alright? They're very similar to your Kennedy deck. Alright, you just don't have the 3-post. You have 2-post, like the Glacier, like the VCMT. Pretty simple. Alright, there is your airflow. This ring is the airflow control, and that comes off as well. There is, let's see here. Right up here, there's 2 O-rings, alright, and down here, there is 1 and 2, alright, so it is press fit, voila. So let's go ahead and pop a battery into this tab, fire her up, tighten it up. Now, I have this, this build is a 0.24. I kind of wanted just a simple yet effective build. Let me get this nice and warm. I'm kind of doing it slowly. That's why I chose to use my tab instead of my LiPo box, because I want just a nice, simple heating process. You know, nothing crazy. Of course, it's draining my battery like crazy, but hey. Again, just make sure everything's straight. So the wonderful thing about this deck is that, or this tank, is that you're able to remove this while it still has juice in it and work on your coils as you need. And that's one thing that the VCMT was lacking. But you know what? The VCMT is damn near last year's news. It's an older tank, but I still use it. In fact, I was using it last night when I went out through the neighborhood playing Pokemon. Sorry, little nasal congestion. I fucking hate it. I don't know about y'all, but I hate feeling sick. So we're using Japanese cotton. Now this is a 3.5 millimeter bit that we wrap these coils on. So you want to make sure this is nice and tight. Now this juice flow is very similar to, well, any other RDA. So you just tuck and chuck. And I don't mean tuck your balls back and fucking chuck. No. Alright, so nice and snug, nice and snug. Very snug. So we're going to go ahead and just use wire clippers because I don't feel like going downstairs searching for my fucking... Let's see here. We're going to do this VCMT style. Alright. We're going to... Oh, fuck. Doesn't really work when this thing's got a fucking... You know what? I'm going to just call it right fucking there. Always clip a little bit more than you need. It's better to have too much than too little. Alright, let's see here. Fuck it, I'll use this. I don't really want to, but use it. Oh shit, there goes the little battery. Kind of just got to make sure you tuck this in enough. That way you're not getting air into it. And it's not going to leak on you. But you also don't want dry hits. You know what I'm saying? So you got to find a happy medium in between the two. Remember when I said don't clip too much? Yeah, that's where this comes in play. So, this is basically just like wicking a RDA. Just tuck it up, juice it up, and you're good to go. That one I cut a little bit too much. I'll stuff just a little bit of cotton in there.
I thought you were in a hurry.
I am. I'm only 11 minutes into it.
Yeah, but you've been up here longer than that.
Alright, so now this is just about done. Take some juice. This is some DIY. I'm too cheap to go buy premium juices. Guest starring my wife.
Oh no, I'm not gonna be in it. I'm just sitting over here.
Okay.
You know we're gonna have to start cleaning this room out soon.
Yeah, I know. In like 8 months.
No. In like, at the most, like 3 months.
Alright, so we have this nice and juiced up. Let's go ahead and try to get the top on and see what this entails. So, from what under my understanding is there is a little unlock symbol, and basically what that does is you put that right over the airflow. I just gotta make sure I got it right. Yeah, okay. It's a bit of a tight fit, goddamn. I gotta make sure, of course I am. Wonderful. So, realize that I am pushing down on the coils. That's not good. That is not good at all. Because if you're pushing down on the coils, well, then you're just shit out of fucking luck. And which it looks like. Okay. So there's that. I gotta just make sure that I'm not. Let me unscrew this first. And then tighten it up. Nope, that's not gonna work. So, one way that I was told to fill it was via top fill. So there is a little hole right in here, but you cannot let air get into it. I'm really trying to just find a screwdriver.
Ow. Oh, I got a little bit.
Bless you.
Ugh.
I don't want to use that. And of course, alright, so there are little notches on the inside of the tank which show the cotton. You want those fully exposed. You'll know the difference between cotton and metal, which I just went back onto metal. Fuck. There it is. Takes a second to get it off of the lock. So we will go ahead and kind of just put some juice in here. We're not going to fill her up just yet. And also, if you want to get it full, you're going to have to fill it from the bottom. Most definitely fill it from the bottom. And yes, you can still fill it from the bottom, just leave the drip tip on there. Oh god. Those things hurt. Alright, so just a little half full. And Bingo was his name. Oh.
I just realized.
What?
Pinky toe is like half an inch shorter.
My wife over here noticing weird things. So batteries, wow, saying 0.18. That is not what I built. So here's what we'll do. We'll put it on the lipo. Move that out of the way. Right. What the fuck? I think I had something in the threads, because that was not smooth at all. Now, to get it over the lip is a bit of a bitch. Kind of just wiggle the tank around. Let's go ahead and turn this down.
What juice is this?
What juice is what? A red juice? Just some old fucking... Make sure our connections are good. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a short in there. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a short. So, 22 gauge, 12 wraps is not gonna cut it. See what I mean by take it off without draining all the juice? That's it right there.
Was it hard work getting up the stairs? Or out of breath?
This is a prime example of being able to work on your coils without draining your tank. just let it sit for a second. So, what I did was kind of just reorganize the coils a little bit. I'm getting crazy dry hits. That's because I have too much cotton. Now, oh shit. Alright, look at that. Fucking coil is dropped. I mean fucking dropped. So, what I'm gonna have to do is probably put the coil closer to the airflow. Take a little bit of cotton out. I'm really not trying to rebuild the whole damn coil, because that takes a little bit of time, obviously. But what I will do is clip some cotton.
No, calm down.
Like, quite a bit. For now, until he eats it in his sleep. Just let you know you're still in the picture.
I know. Well, you can't see him now, so I'm just talking to myself. I've been in the picture for like half.
Alright, so this is definitely taking a little longer than I planned on. But this is the first time messing with the tank. Like, very first build.
It's still sticky.
Much better. That was a lot better. Let's go ahead and put a little bit of juice in here. Gotta open the airflow first, goddamn. Wow. I don't like that the airflow sticks like that. Or it doesn't stick. That's what I'm trying to say. So, I took a little bit too much cotton off by the looks of it. And now we are flooding. spit in the fucking can. Yeah, so getting a little juice fucking kicked back and shit. So here's what we're gonna have to do. Off camera, I'm gonna work on wicking. I'm gonna look up, you know, some wicking videos. But I'll get back to y'all, you know, later in the week. Definitely let you know what I got going on. Son of a bitch. Okay. No, baby, don't bring her up here.
I didn't bring her up here. She came here.
Okay, get her out.
Well, come on.
Alright, y'all. You take it easy. I'm going to work on this a little bit. Later.